Maria, a hospital administrator who oversees nursing hires, received an application from a candidate who currently lives out of state. Before she considers this applicant, Maria needs to ensure he can legally practice in her state. Modern healthcare requires nursing care that's dynamic and fluid across state boundaries. The Nurse Licensure Compact, or NLC, is an interstate agreement that authorizes RNs and LPNs or VNs to practice, either physically or via telehealth, in other states that have implemented the compact. Because the NLC has uniform licensure requirements, all states can be confident that nurses practicing within compact states have met a standardized set of requirements. The NLC enhances public protection, access to care, and information sharing. It reduces the time and cost of redundant licensure and regulatory processes. And for Maria and other nurse employers, it expands recruitment options and may shorten the time it takes to fill positions. Today's nursing graduates want maximum mobility and benefits. When an employer in a compact state recruits a nurse holding a multi-state license, the nurse is already authorized to practice in the employer's state and can be available immediately, a benefit to both the nurse and the employer. A multi-state license isn't a national license. It's issued by the nurse's primary state of residence, or PSOR. The PSOR is the state in which a nurse legally resides and can prove legal residence with a driver's license, voter registration, or similar documentation. When applying for a multi-state license, a nurse changing PSORs will be required to sign a declaration of PSOR form with the state nursing regulatory body. It's always the responsibility of the nurses, not their employers, to prove legal state of residence. Nurses.com is the only national database for verification of nurse licensure, discipline, and practice privileges, and it includes all states in the NLC. Employers can quickly verify whether potential employees hold a multi-state license. With the Nurses e-Notify function, employers can receive license expiration and disciplinary status updates for any license a nurse holds. Let's take a closer look at Maria's situation and other scenarios nurse employers may encounter when a nurse applicant is changing their primary state of residence. The medical center where Maria is hiring in Arizona is a compact state. The applicant she's considering currently resides in California, a non-compact state. Before he can practice in Arizona, this nurse must become licensed in Arizona. If he decides to make Arizona his new PSOR, he may be issued a multi-state license by proving legal residency and applying for licensure by endorsement in Arizona. Nurses moving from non-compact to compact states will also be able to maintain the single state license in their former state of residence if they wish. Jessica, a nurse employer in Iowa, is hiring a nurse who just moved from Missouri. Both are compact states, so the nurse can start practicing in Iowa because she has a multi-state license issued by Missouri. But because she is changing her PSOR, the nurse will need to apply for licensure by endorsement in her new state, Iowa, upon arrival in that state. It's important that she doesn't delay. She should not wait until her Missouri license expires. Jose is recruiting nurses for a hospital in California, a non-compact state. He'd like to hire a nurse who's moving from Virginia, a compact state. The nurse will notify the Virginia Board of Nursing of her new address and apply for licensure in California. Because she's changing her PSOR, her multi-state license issued by Virginia will be changed to a single state license. So she will no longer have the privilege to practice in all compact states unless she applies for individual single state licenses. The Nurse Licensure Compact expands recruitment and career options for nurse employers and nurses while ensuring high-level, uniform licensure requirements across states. Find more information and resources by visiting ncsbn.org/NLC.